Hello everyone, it is Tuesday, live at 5 at A Piece of You in Bay City, Michigan. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend. I know I enjoyed it because it's finally summer. Yes, hi Loretta. Hopefully Priscilla's on and it's summer where she is too, although she had really hot temperatures earlier. Hi Sandy, good to see you. It's finally summer. It's finally summer. I'm very excited. So, and it's been sunny outside, which is really fun too. Hi Deanne. One thing I do want to mention, as I was looking out the window, if you are coming on the Yarn Crawl and you've never been to our store, in the past we have said we're across from the farmer's market. Well, they tore the farmer's market down this spring, and so now we're across from an empty grassy field. So hi Jean, hi Louise, just wanted to let you guys know that if you're coming here, it's now grassy field instead of an empty farmer's market. So anyways, I have some fun projects here for you today. Hi Doreen. Hi Sheila. I have more ways for you to use your monthly savings coupon if you haven't used it yet. Hi Margaret, good to see you. Hi Sue and Sharon, nice to see you guys. And I do want everybody to watch until the very end, because I'm leaving one of the better projects to the very end. Yeah, I hate when people do that too, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Hi Deb, good to see you. And also you might want to shop our website because we've gotten in some new things. We've gotten in some new books, we've gotten in some new bags, some new accessories, different things like that. So you may want to check out our website. You can always go under events. I am going to talk about the Yarn Crawl bus trip in our thing. Hi Cheryl. Hi Edie. Good to see you. And yeah, we've gotten in lots of new things. So that's my scoop. And there's lots more samples on the sample rack. So make sure you check those out. What I've done is put the yarn that it's made out of, and then I've measured it when it's laying flat what the chest size would be. So that should give you a little better idea. All right. Hi Peggy, good to see you. Lots of people on. Hi Jenny, good to see you. All right, let's get started. And if you're watching the replay, okay, I'm going to back up. If you're watching the replay, please put replay. Also give us a second choice just in case your first choice sold out, and that's especially for the last project that we have. And because we've already sold one of those today and we just put it on the table, so I think those are going to sell really well. Also let us know if you need the pattern and if you want it shipped. Otherwise we won't put shipping on there, and then it will sit here forever. So that's my scoop. All right, if it's a Ravelry pattern, make sure we know what your Ravelry name is. That's always important too. All right, we're going to show you the Wave Tee. This is the last time we're going to show you this. I'm going to be probably wearing it on Saturday. This is the Wave Tee from Petite Knit. This one actually took me not even 3 days to knit. It's on a size 10 needle, and 4 rows makes an inch, so that's why it didn't take very long to make. So it is, I made mine out of Noro, and we only have 2 colors left. You guys bought up all of it. Hi, Oriana. Hopefully I am pronouncing that right. And I have 2 colors left. I have the pink that I knit mine in, which is color 3. This is Tenson from Noro. It is 68% silk, 32% wool. You wouldn't know that there's wool in it to feel it. Okay, I'm going to take this home to block it tonight. It's going to be even softer. It is lovely to work with. And I have a couple kits of that one. That one is color 3. I also have one kit available of color 11. Color 11. which is this one. It's really pretty. Hi, Serena. Good to see you. This one's really pretty too. And you see how it kind of stripes. It kind of does a little stripey thing, but not an organized stripe, okay? Very nice. The kits are $85.60. The pattern is $8.25. And it's 2 balls. It will get you up to a 5XL. I had 1/3 of a ball left, so that kind of gives you an idea. I did make my sleeves a little bit longer, and my body is a normal length for me. How's that? So if you do need an extra ball, I have 3 of this one, and I have multiples of the pink. So we can take care of you on that. Just let us know. I need color 11, and I need an extra skein. Okay? This one does not work for our washable coupon because it's hand wash, but I have a whole bunch of stuff on this table that will use our washable coupon. So I have the Seven Sisters tee. This one is fun. Hi, Jackie. Good to see you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Peggy. This one is $87. It is 3 skeins. It will go up to a 54-inch chest with the 3 skeins. The pattern is $6 on Ravelry. I like this one because it has like a little cap sleeve. You could always make your ribbing a little longer, and that would be fun too. This is out of Cumulus Matisse, and this is a cotton and nylon yarn, okay? The nylon gives it some body. Hi, Priscilla. We were just talking about you. I hope your weather has simmered down. I have color 301. 301, and look at how pretty that's going to be when it's knit up. Cumulus is one of those cotton ones. It's a worsted weight, so it's going to go. You could make the wave tee with this yarn. We just thought we'd show you a different pattern, but you could make the wave tee, and that would work out too. This one is 302. 302. Hi, Mary. Good to see you. This is 302. I think these are going to be so pretty. This one is 303. So if you like any of these, if you like this one, you just put 303 in the comments. If you have one of our monthly savings coupons, you can put that in. 304. You just have to say, I have the monthly savings coupon. This is 306. Very pretty, very pretty. Now, there's also a shawl out there that would be beautiful for this. And I think it would take 3 skeins. It's called Sarah's Shawl. So if you would rather make a shawl, we did that one several years ago, and it's really pretty. We used a different version of Cumulus. I think every year they come out with a different version. This one is going to knit up just like it is in the ball. There's 251 yards in a skein, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. So that one is, I have 301, 302, 303, 304, and 306. All right. I decided I needed to use this yarn here, which is Color Burst from Universal. It's very nice. I like it because it's stripy. It does its thing all by itself. And guess what? Hi, Donna. It is washable and dryable. And it's perfect for the Boom shawl, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. And we can put it in your box if you'd like. This one was actually made, this is how I got the idea, with color 104. Isn't that pretty? It's a super easy one, and I think it is 2 rows. It's a 2-row pattern. That's it. So, you know, you might be traveling, you might be in the car, you might be whatever. You might need one of those dumb projects. This is perfect. This is a wash and dryable yarn. It is 65 merino wool and 35% acrylic, and it's wash and dryable. I have color 102. 1 ball will make the shawl. 102, 103. The sample in the picture is made with 104, and I have 116. I think these are beautiful. It is very soft. Very, very nice. And it is $24.50. If you have the coupon, it's $22.05. There's 660 yards in a ball. That's why it is a one skein project. 116, 104, 103, 102. I like these kind of shawls because they dress up. You know, everybody, now that it's summertime, we kind of go to the white t-shirt and capris. This kind of dresses it up a little bit. So very nice, very nice. And it's a 2-row pattern. All right. Again, I'm going to tell you guys about the Middle of the Mitten Yarn Crawl. It's coming up June 11th through the 20th, which is just a couple of weeks away. I think it's 2 weeks from Thursday. And we are very excited about it. You will get a passport and a bag if you buy one of the bags. They are little cooler bags, which I think are very fun. They stand up by themselves. They have an outside pocket. They're $10 for the bag and the passport. And this year, there are 12 shops participating. And this year, if you go to any of the shops, you will get an entry into our drawing for prizes. And this year, we have more than just 3 giant prizes. We have probably about 15 type things. That yarn would make a perfect fancy sweater, although it's sport weight, so it probably wouldn't. But you could use the Cumulus Matisse for a fancy sweater. Okay, so you are going to get an entry every shop you go to. And guess what? On Thursday, June 18th, take a day off work and come join us. We are going to take a bus trip to 8 of the shops. We're not going to all 12 because you wouldn't be home until about 10 p.m. Or we'd have to leave at 5 in the morning, and I don't like either one of those options. So we're going to 8 of the shops. We're going to meet here at the store and at a piece of you. We're going to go to Back Alley. We're going to go to Stranded. We're going to go to Get Crafty. We're going to go to Yarn For You, North Bay Stitching Well, and Dragonfly. And this is going to be great. Hi, Jean. And we're going to take a little party bus. And we're going to go with about 15 people if we can get them to sign up. And it'll be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of room for you to put your purchases and all that kind of stuff. And we will have a lunch optional for you. So once we get everybody signed up for that, you can call the store. You can put it in the comments. You can pay for it on our website under events if you scroll all the way down. Okay. I usually wait and do this at the very end, but I think sometimes people have already left, so I wanted to make sure I did that. Cumulus Matisse has 251 yards, Jackie. 251 yards. And I also have the Drama. I'm going to show you guys this one again. And someone came in the store today, I think it was Mary, and told me, I think you've made this twice. And I went, maybe I have. This is the prettiest version of it that I've made. The pattern is $8 on Ravelry. It's DREYMA. It's a top-down from Jen Steingass. It's super easy, super wearable. There is some color work on the bottom and on the sleeves, but as you can see, I made mine special and I didn't do that. These kits are $87.50. With your coupon, it is $78.75. Even if you're not going to make this until fall, take advantage of the discount because it's not often that we have a sweater that's $78.75. If you need an extra skein, that price will take you to a $47.25. If you need an extra skein, that will get you up to a $54, and that would be $112.50, or with a coupon $101.25. We are using Barocco Vintage, which is a worsted weight, There's 218 yards in each skein, and we love this yarn because it's so soft. You don't have to wear anything under it. It's really soft. You wouldn't know it's wool, and that's because it's a blend. It's 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. Has great body and great texture. So we put together some kits. I have kit 1, which the body would be green, the accent would be navy. I have kit 10, which the body would be dove and the contrast would be black. I think that one would be really striking. I have kit 3, which if I get farther away, you can see it better. It almost looks like a cup of coffee. This one is 3. We have the dark brown and we have the oak color. Very nice. Kit 4 reminds me of fall. And we have this color, which is black cherry. And we put it with pumpkin. We think this one's really pretty. Number 9 is Tide Pool and Bird's Egg. You just have to put in kit number 9 and we will take care of it. Let us know if you need the pattern. It's $8 on Ravelry. We're happy to print it out and put it in your box. This one is 8. We use that black cherry, and this time we put it with an oatmeal color. Very pretty. I also have 5, which is one of my perennial favorites, a medium gray, which is cracked pepper and smoke. I love this combo. I wear this all the time. Hi, Louise. And I have 7, which is fennel, and this one is grape, I think. Oh, Aubergine. So this one is really pretty. The color on the left is the main color. I do not have enough navy in the house right now to make one like this. But the color on the left is your main color. The color on the right is your contrast. You're going to get 5 skeins of the main color. You're going to get 2 skeins of the accent, which is going to be more than enough. This is 5. This is 8. This is 9. This is 4. 5 for the main color. Yes, 5 for the main color, and you're going to have 2 skeins for the contrast. I think I may have used 1, but I missed half the contrast. Okay, I didn't do the work on the sleeves or the bottom. This one is kit 10. This one is 3. This one is 1. All right, that's my scoop on that. Okay, we do have some brand new books in this house. We just got some Summer Lee sock books. We got the sock project book, and we got the brand new sock obsession book. So make sure you check out our website for those, or just let us know you want them. We sold a few of these. This is the Sailing Life, and rather than mohair, we put it with Inca, which is viscose and baby alpaca. So nothing is going up your nose. Nothing is doing anything. These kits are $71. It includes the mini skein kit, which is 450 yards, and 1 skein of the Inca, which is 442 yards. So I have kit A. I only have 1 kit A left. I only have 1 of these, so make sure you get it. Kit B, I think I only have a couple of these left, so make sure you get that. C, I have just a couple of these. You guys bought me out. This one is E. I love this one's going to be real neutrally kind of colors. And D, we put it with this smoky quartz. I think that's going to look lovely with that fall colorway. So very fun. These are $71. It does include the pattern. Let us know. It's a super easy one. You're going to hold 2 strands together. But it's going to be really, really fun. I think that's just fun. And it's something different. You can mix up your colors however you want. All right. I put the shawl. See, now you can see it. You can see all those cute little sheeps. But now if I turn... Hang on, let's see if it'll do it. No, of course not. Of course not. There you can see them even better. If you look, this is shadow knitting is what this is. And for whatever reason, see there you can see them really clear. For whatever reason, on the phone, I can never seem to get it to just stripe. But if you look at it a certain way, all you see are blue and white stripes. Kind of like up here on the collar. That's all you see. And then if you turn just a little bit, you see all these hidden sheep in there. It's really fun. So we put together some kits. You're going to get 2 skeins of each color. It's a rather large shawl. I have it kind of tucked back. Isn't it cool? It's so cool. And the pattern is $7.50 on Ravelry. I would suggest printing out the words rather than the chart because the chart is very, very tiny. Unless you have like Knit Companion, and then you're okay. This is a $56 kit. I have S1, and you do need the S before it. Otherwise, you're going to get a sweater over there, which is the colorway we use, the navy and white. S2, if you like brown, we did brown and cream. S3 is a little quieter with the turquoise. S5 is a light gray with the black. S4 is oat and Bing cherry, very pretty. S6 is this kind of spring green with a white. S7 is this really fun dewberry with a white. And then S8 is red with a light gray. I think all of these combos would be really, really pretty. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. Hi, Deb. So these are really fun. And what I really like is that the pattern is kind of hidden. Okay. Well, for whatever reason, it's because I can't lay it flat. I don't have enough room to lay it flat. So, but it's very fun, and it's just knits and purls. There's nothing hard about this. It's just knits and purls. So that's my scoop. If you're a crocheter or you're into granny squares, we have the granny square card decks. And these are so much fun. They are each $19.95. There's 50 cards in each one of these decks, okay? And they each have a theme. This is just the Granny Square card deck, so it's all kinds of different Granny Squares. And they're going to have cards where they have a picture on the front, and then they have the pattern on the back. Very fun. Hi, Kathy. These are really fun. They're also a great gift. You know, if you know a crocheter or something like that, these are a great gift. So I have the Granny Square card deck. That is the original. I have the Granny Square Flowers card deck. I think that one is so fun. So fun. They're like 3-dimensional. I have the Bright and Bold. And these are kind of cool. And they have other designs, that's the word I'm looking for. Other designs besides just a straight granny square, because look at the heart and the stripes and all kinds of stuff like that. That is fun. Each one of these is $19.95, and they're kind of like doodles for crocheters. So, and then this one is the Granny Square Stitches card deck, and it's showing you all kinds of different stitches that you can do in crochet. So I think that is really, really fun. We have limited quantities of those, so you want to make sure you get those. $19.95 a piece. You want to say flowers, you want to say original, you want to say stitches, and you want to say bright and bold. Okay? All right. We're almost to the end. And this one, I found this great project. It is called the Movement Tee. Okay? It is a top down. It uses DK weight. She's using a little smaller needle than I probably would use. So I'm going to say you're going to use a 5 or a 6. Get your gauge. The pattern is $10. Now the pattern almost costs more than the kit. Okay. The kit is 2 skeins of the solid color, which would be her navy, and 1 ball of the contrast, which would be the stripes. It's $17.25 for a whole sweater. you add the pattern, and it's $27.25. If you have, it will get you up to a 48. If we get you one more ball, it will get you up to a 62. Okay, it's about 21.5 inches long for my size. And I think you'd be okay. Let's see, because there's way more than enough. Okay, so with the coupon, it's a $15.53 sweater, and you can clean the garage in it. It's wash and dryable. Who cares? Have we ever had a sweater project that is that inexpensive? Never. This is using Hayfield Bonus DK, which is a lovely, lovely yarn. It is machine wash and dryable. I have put together some kits. The bottom colors are the main color, which would be the navy. The top color is the contrast, which would be the stripes. So I have blue and pale yellow. All of these I do have an extra skein of, except for one of them. This is Kelly and white. This is brown or blue and brown. So the blue is your main color. The brown is the accent. This is sage and pale yellow. This is blue with lime. This is green with white. If you're a Spartan fan, there you go. This one is teal and orange. This one says Detroit Tigers to me for some reason. I have hot pink and white. This one I only have the 2 skeins of the hot pink. But it will get you up to a 48. I have yellow with blue stripes. I have red with white stripes. And you can make a solid version. I have solid blue. I have solid light pink. I have solid orange. I have solid Kelly. I have solid pale yellow. And I have solid red. So you can make this. This is the pale yellow. All right. And what I think is really pretty about this pattern is it's just a raglan, but what she's done is she's made a design feature out of that raglan. So you're going to do your increases around that. Super easy. Let me see if she gives us another picture. I don't think she does. And it's almost made. Oh, you can have bust darts. Oh, here we go. Here it is, the front, the back. Very cool. It can be a beginner pattern because she has every row is just completely spelled out for you. I think this will be one of those, 3-day sweaters that you can wash, you can dry, you can do everything you want with it. Let us know if you need an extra skein. We have some. I have blue and pale yellow. I have Kelly and white. I have blue with brown. I have sage with pale yellow. I have blue with lime. I have green with white. Now the ones with the white stripes are going to sell out. The pattern is called Movement Tee. It is $10 on Ravelry. The one with white, I'm going to have fewer kits of. So if you're watching the replay, definitely give me a second choice. This one is teal with orange. I have yellow with blue. I have red with white. I have solid blue. I have solid light pink. I have solid orange. I have solid Kelly. I have solid pale yellow. And I have solid red. But, even if you don't have one of our coupons, $17.25 for a sweater. It's unbelievable. So make sure you put in the comments what you're looking for. You can also call us. We'll be here till 7:30 tonight. We're happy to pull something for you. And but these are really, really fun, and it's $17.25. I can't even go to the grocery store for that price. So you might as well pick one up, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So this yarn is 100% acrylic, but it's washable, dryable. We do a lot of baby stuff with this, and it's really soft. So It's not your mother's acrylic, okay? I'll just tell you that. So that is my scoop for today. I will be on Thursday morning at 9:30. I am actually I'm working on a new project, and I'm writing down notes to share with you guys on Thursday morning at 9:30. That is my stash buster. And yes, teal with pale yellow is available, Loretta. I can do that. So that is my scoop for tonight. You guys have a great night, and I will see you on Thursday morning at 9:30. I think the pink and white is already gone, but I do have the light pink that I might be able to put with white. Ruthie. That's my scoop. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.